The media will make you think either you have to be complaining about the patriarchy and telling men to check their privilege and all that, or you're like a conservative, reactionary anti-feminist. No, there's a healthy, successful tradition of women's liberation that goes back a long way, but especially to the 70s and 80s, that was thrilling, and it was successful, and it worked. And I'm worried that we're forgetting that and moving into this more paranoid view, and I think a view that diminishes women. But if you can't handle, a man told a joke, sexually suggestive joke or something, just tell him to shut up. You want women to be in combat. You want women to be equal to men, in all of these domains. Then don't pretend that we are just these fragile little birds who are going to be shattered at the first hint of, an insult or someone says something we don't agree with. But yet I go to campuses and the young women they're running off to safe spaces. They have safe rooms, trigger warnings in case I say something that gives them PTSD. It's so ridiculous. There's a fascination with trauma, injury, and we have this women's culture of fragility. And it goes back to another 2 centuries. And it didn't work then. It doesn't help women, and it's not true. Women can be formidable. And that's why we needed feminism, because we spiritually, intellectually, and everywhere, we're the equal to men. And we don't need these special protections. Of course, you need to protect people, men and women, from criminals. But most men are not criminals. A tiny percentage. So to depict the average man as a proto-rapist or batterer or something is so wrong. And I hate that. One reason women are thriving and flourishing is because the basic decency of the men. If you go back, it was men who had to agree, and they did. And there are societies where the men don't agree, won't agree. But what's happening now in the United States? We're just carried away with bashing men, telling them how toxic, male toxicity, and check their privilege and all of that. If men have to check their privilege, then so do women. Because both, as I said before, both groups have special privileges and special burdens. What I want between the sexes is not only equality, but friendship and cooperation, civility, because the exciting thing is right now, because of women's education and because of the place in society, we really are joining men in running the world.